My education into organics began in 1985 when my daughter Logan was born. Logan did what all kids do. At 9 months she started crawling and walking and picking up things and putting them in her mouth. And it hit me hard that I didn't want to use any toxic chemicals around the house. Well, at that point I didn't know what organic gardening was. I didn't know what the word organics really even meant. But I made some phone calls, met some people who were doing it from a farming standpoint primarily, and bought it hook, line, and sinker. The thing that was fascinating was that I was able to convert those agricultural techniques to gardening, and it worked a lot easier. And that's what we'll teach you how to do. The organic approach is simply getting away from thinking about controlling nature and using synthetic fertilizers and toxic chemical pesticides, and going over to using compost, organic fertilizers, and things that build the health of the soil. In addition to the organic materials that are made from dead animals and plants, basically, we deal with minerals and we add rock to the soil, basically. This is lava sand. This is one of the staple products that I recommend for everybody unless you live in an area where there's volcanic rock in the soil. But the main thing is to build the mineral content as well as the organic content of the soil. The final thing we do is mulch the bare soil around the plants after the plants have been planted. My favorite is this, shredded cedar, shredded native cedar. Cedar grows all over the country. Here in Texas we have a couple of cedar trees that most people consider weeds. The entire tree ground up and used as a mulch is the very best for several reasons. One, it holds the moisture in the soil, keeps the weeds down. It has an aroma that runs off insects, and it makes plants grow, or helps plants grow, as well as any mulch that you can possibly use. I need to put a little out in my garden, as a matter of fact. Putting out the mulch is the last step. We want to use a nice shredded mulch, whether it's cedar, the thing I recommend the most, or some other plant. In fact, any plant growing on your property that's ground into a shredded material is a wonderful mulch. That's organic gardening, simple as that. You go from using products that are toxic and harsh, that try to push and control nature, to soft organic materials that build the life in the soil, work within nature's laws and systems. You'll find that it works better in every way. You'll have more fun, you'll have better gardens, more production in your plant materials, whatever you're trying to grow, and you'll actually save money as well. I'm Garrett, the Dirt Doctor, and I've got to do a little more gardening.
Don't go away. Much, much more is coming up on Your House and Home.